focus. I know we hear that a lot of times, and it gets kind of funky with what focus means and how you do it and stuff. So I'm not gonna like necessarily give you a definition, but I'm going to give a perspective behind how to focus that really changed how I see and view things. So reading this book, and it said focus isn't having one dot on the wall and staring at it. Focus is having 1,000 dots on the wall and knowing which one to stare at. That's really what focus is. So focus is really eliminating all of these distractions and focusing on this one thing that you need to get done. And so I'm gonna give you a few little like how tos on how to like focus. So um, first thing you probably need to do is just like the analogy said, the imagery says is know which dot to stare at. All right. So prioritize things and have like a list of things that makes the most sense for you to do and most sense for you to accomplish and get done. Right. So when it comes down to it, you can't do everything. You're not Superman, you're not Superwoman. You can't do everything. You can't just be everywhere, do all that. So you have to prioritize which one makes the most sense for you to focus in on. So there are times where, let's say for the summer, right? My focus is going to be strictly catch and shoot. I'm really going to be elite and really focusing in on being great catch and shooter this summer. I might do one or two dribble pull like little counters off of that, but really locking in on shooting, catch and shoot. And by you focusing in on that, that's going to exponentially grow your game. It's a lot better than scrambling trying to do a little bit of everything all summer. Because I mean, when you're a kid, it's cool to do all that because you don't know. It's just general generic development would be great. But the more you develop and go into your game, the more specific and focused you need to be with that. So prioritize and make a list of what makes the most sense. What is the one thing we're going to focus on to lock in on to get better and grow? Prioritize these things. Next, to be able to focus is to, I guess you can kind of accountability almost, but I think next really that matters more than that level of accountability is scheduling. So we're going to focus on shooting, right? Like I said, out the dribble shoot. I mean, out the catch shooting. We'll focus on that. So I'm gonna catch and shoot. You know, I'm in my bag. Next, you have to schedule out the time that you're going to focus on it. What is going to be built around me doing this? So if say you scheduling out every day after school at let's say after school about 3:30. Every day you're gonna say you're gonna get up X amount of shots, catch and shoot. You're gonna pull the gun out, work on the catch and shoot, and you're working on that, right? So if homegirl calls you and she says, "Hey, best friend, do you want to go out and do such and such and such?" Well, no, because I'm focused. I prioritize that this is my thing I'm gonna get done. Well, now I can't do it right now. How about maybe around 5 o'clock when I get done? Cool. So now you're focused on this thing. It's a lot easier. So prioritize, make a ranking listing of what you're going to focus on. Find that one dot, one thing you're going to focus on, and do that. Next, you're going to schedule out around that thing what you're going to do. Then have accountability around that. So the timing can be accountability if it's you don't have anybody that you trust to be around you, whatever. Cool, whatever. Not mad about that. But I do want you to have some level of exterior accountability to say, hey, hold me accountable. So that could be a teammate, somebody you're working with. Say, hey, we going together to the gym to get shots. So it can be a trainer saying, hey, coach, make sure my goal is to get shots up every day after practice or after school, whatever to do X, Y, and Z. Before school doing X, Y, and Z. Your coach, your mom, your dad, brothers, whoever, have that accountability to where when you start slipping, getting off task, like, hey, you ain't focused right now. Get back to what you said you're gonna do. You're supposed to be staring at that dot. You're looking at this dot over here. Why are you not? Why are you not in the gym getting up shots? Why are you not lifting like you said you're gonna do? So those are like my three step things of how you can really figure out how to be focused. So one, write down your ranking of priorities. Like you just the number one thing we're gonna lock in and focus on. This is my dot that I'm gonna stare at the wall. Next, I'm gonna schedule out how I'm gonna stare at this dot, when I'm gonna stare at the dot, and how long I'm gonna stare at the dot. Schedule that around. Next, have somebody accountable over my shoulder. Hey, wrong dot, wrong dot. You were looking at the wrong dot. Stay back at this one. So hopefully this helps you out. Hope you are now a more focused person and able to lock in on your goals a little bit better now. So that's it 5 minutes. See you next week. Wait, wait, hold on. Time out. Hold on real quick. I just got a quick question for you. All right, okay, look. So where did you go? Like, what are you going after right now in your life? Right? Are you looking to make the team? Okay, you didn't make the team, but you're looking to figure out how to make the team coming up. Or maybe you made the team, but you're on the bench, you're not playing like you want to. Or maybe you're playing a little bit like you want to, but you're not a starter, or you're not finishing the games like you want to. Or maybe you're the player, but you're just not quite where you want to be as far as recognizing your county or maybe your conference or your state, whatever you're trying to be recognized at. Whatever your goal is, I want you to forget about that. Like, put it on the board or something, write it down in your phone, and just put it somewhere and tuck it away. I want you to take that goal, throw it over there, and now I want you to write a new one, right? I want you to write PROGRESS. Progress. I want you to make progress your goal. Okay? So take that big goal that you have now and take it, put it in your back pocket, and just figure out how to make progress and work towards that goal. Because sometimes we get so caught up on the goal of the end goal where we want to be that we don't keep working forward and working towards that goal like we should be. So every day I want you to wake up and figure out how to just make progress. How can I be better today than I was yesterday? It's new tomorrow. The same exact thing. Figure out how can I be better today than I was yesterday. It doesn't matter how good you are or what you did yesterday. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Your goal today is to make progress, be better than you was yesterday. And so if you need a reminder about that, all I want you to do is to have a reminder. I want you to go ahead and get one of these hoodies. Or you get you a t-shirt. I got a couple options for you. So get you a hoodie or a t-shirt just to remind yourself, just to keep it as a memento, to be like, man, today's goal is to make progress. My only goal is to make progress. Progress is the only goal. So if that fits you and you feel like you need to make progress to be your goal, go ahead and hit the link in the description below and invest into yourself. Invest into that reminder. Treat it like an alarm clock to remind you that you need to make progress. Make sure that you're focused and being intentional about the work that you have today. So progress is the only goal. Hit the description below to invest into yourself. It's not about me. Investing into yourself to remind yourself that progress is my goal for today. So that's enough for me, man. I hope I didn't interrupt you. Get back to the episode.